Ayuk. That's a very good thing, actually. Let's see. Let's see. How's it going? By the way, I'm actually loving these Dialga's encounters because I just have the time to send the link to the stories to Discord, and the hunt is already going, actually. I love it. By the way, good evening to everyone. We are just about to start. Let me just start the timer. We can start. There we go. Oh, also gotta move the keyboard because I don't have space here. Forgot about it. Hold on. Alright. Hi, Trees. All good, all good. What about you? Hi, Pickles. There we go, guys. Set up the start mountain games because we gotta grind. We gotta grind. Anyway, already a Masquerain encounter. I didn't even activate the waifu, actually. That's very good. Dialga check. Nothing. Nice, nice. What about the remaining part of the moveset? I mean, Bullet Punch, I guess it is one. By the way, 100 encounters for Cresselia today, and I will stick to this schedule for a little bit, actually. I don't know, but I gotta prioritize actually studying the upcoming video for the Stark Mountain, and also I'm editing the video for the 1000 special, actually. The stream that we had couple days ago, and that one, I'm just like right now I'm just cutting the clips, etc. And that live was actually like almost 3 hours, and like every single part is important, so I have to listen to it like every time. It is super long, actually. I've never edited like such a long clip. Very good. Which balls did you go for? Ultra? That is the one that I would have gone for if I had the chance to. Nice encounter. By the way, love to see already 1,000 for Cresselia 2 weeks into 2025. Repeat and timer. I see. Yeah, the repeat ball rocks. I'm loving so much the vibe that these hounds put together are giving me. I've been saying this thing since the beginning, I know that, and I mean, I hope it will stick. Honestly. I hope that in the next 4 months that I will still be on these hounds. Because, I mean, I will remind you that for one of these hounds to be changing, I mean, we gotta find Cresselia or Masquerain, because the Dialga is just gonna turn into a Palkia, so, like, it's the same stuff, actually. Even if already being able to look at like, to a different Pokemon is something, actually. So, yeah, but also it would not even be only Palkia, actually, because I would also be changing the Arceus plate. So, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of a pink Arceus, but as long as it matches with Palkia, I mean, Battering, how's it going? I saw the Golduck, bro. I love the nicknames. Imagine playing Pokemon like, without having the chance to give a nickname to two Pokemons in general. I guess it would be super strange. Like, this is such a fun part of the game. There we go. Real. By the way, in the past session that lasted like a lot, we were able to get almost 100 encounters total for Masquerain. Because we started from 625 and we ended at 715. So 90 encounters on, I think, 4 hours. Here I go. Alright. GL. How many shinies are you feeling before the beginning of the Stark Mountain event? I know that you. I mean, I remember that you asked me this thing. I don't remember if you told me 2. I'm not sure, actually. But I mean, if you stick to a generation above the 6th one, you should be able to potentially get even more than 2. Do you still have the second console to double out in Gen 7? Like the additional console? By the way, I'm hunting with 5 devices, and the remaining Pokemons are Tangela and Rhyhorn. I would also be expecting one, actually. At least. But the past time I said that you were only getting away with 1 in these 2 weeks, but you got at least 2 in my honest opinion. But to be able to do that, you have to catch the next Golbat you find in the Ryan Round with a Premier Ball. Masquerain encounter. Yeah, there should be Golbat in that place. IBL. I like the new profile picture actually. Even if I'm not a fan of Lilligant, I like the profile picture actually. Even if I see it like super small, like I'm not even able to see it like in the like I don't know details. I remember that back then, when I was like doing my random trades on Pokemon Y, there was a person that was like, I was sometimes also trading with the like, I don't know, the strangers that you were able to find in the connection. I don't know like how to explain it. I remember there was this person that like was showing me like many Pokemons that were actually saying the nickname, do you have a Shiny Lilligant? Do you have a Shiny Lilligant? At some point I showed him one, because I received one, I mean an Act, Shiny Lilligant, level 100, perfect, all that stuff. It was of course cheated, not from me, but it still was. And like, he went crazy. And then I exchanged it to him. I don't remember for what actually, but I couldn't care less about the Pokemon. He wanted it. Probably for like a legendary that I was missing in the Pokédex, I think. Still shiny, of course. Back then I liked to collect the shiny Pokemons from other people. Bella Sala, how's it going? Bella Lux. There we go. So the point is that like about Lilligant, I don't like half of the body actually, but when it comes to the upper body, I don't dislike it actually. But as a whole, not really a Pokemon that bothers me. Yeah. Hold on, let me check the Discord. Give me a sec that I try and get the... No, there is no way I get the encounter right now. Or there is. No, there is not. Or there is. No, there is not. I mean, when it comes to fan arts, I mean, many Pokemon that I don't like look good actually. That picture looks pretty good. I agree. I mean, no, like cute is the. I mean, you wrote the right word actually. Can't wait to see 200 on Dialga already. Encounter. There we go. No, by the way, yeah, it is very cute in that picture, actually. Yeah, why not? Can't you find it in the Rustling Grass? I have no clue like about the how the actual aunt is, because I am never around here with the pest powers and etc. So I don't know, but if it's doable, go for it. Why not? I mean, might be an interesting one to do as the first one to celebrate the beginning of the streams. Why not? Especially if it is your profile picture. Yeah. Hold on, I checked all the Pokémons from that region, but let me see. Oh yeah, no, it is better. No, the normal one is better, bro. I mean, Sala, do you prefer that one to the regular one? Oh, it feels extremely strange, the Yuyan one. It is super weird, actually. We're not the same. Alright guys, Luke said that he feels at Dialga for me tonight. Do I feel the same? I don't know, like the past time I did. I unironically was expecting a star close to Dialga, but today, I don't know, but I think that whenever, like if I will ever have another feeling for these sounds, it will be for Dialga, like not for the other ones. Dialga, I see Dialga as something that can actually catch me like completely off guard. Like, I mean, also the other two, but way more Dialga, because like I forget about being hunting for it, then I remember. Free encounter? I'd love to see that. Already 10. By the way guys, unfortunately tomorrow and on Saturday I will not be able to stream. So tomorrow I am not at home. On Saturday it is the birthday of my dog. So the evening is gonna be busy. I mean, I'm gonna be busy. Gonna celebrate the 3rd birthday of my dog. Encounter. Oh yeah, unfortunately no streams, but I will take advantage of of a bit more time, because in the end, like many times, the problem is that when I go on stream, when I want to go on stream, like I have to have the whole evening free. Alright, so like if half of the evening is not free, I still can't stream, but in the other half evening, I can go on with the editing when it comes to the videos. And that's what will happen tomorrow, actually. So, at least, I'll take advantage of a couple hours to go on editing, apart from already been doing that during the day. But I mean, if I'm not streaming, I'm doing that. So no, never. By the way, 42,000 for Trico, bro. GG's. By the way, Biol, is this question referred to me? Because I'm playing from Fat DS's. Like, a DS Lite can't be capture carded, so... I mean, the Fat DS is the only capture card that is able to stream both the DS games and the GBAs. I lost the encounter. I got it back. There we go. By the way, I wish I could use the DS Lites to stream. That one is my favorite console. But is card Discord? Like in this message, what do you mean? No, don't worry. Yeah, by the way, honestly, I mean, having a Pokemon with the shiny star, when I scroll down, it is not something that bothers me at all. You're not the first person that tells me that, I mean, the shiny star isn't helping when I scroll down the party and I'm looking for like a gifted Pokemon. But honestly, like, I don't know. Many things like really bother me when it comes to using shinies in my haunts, but not when it comes to scrolling down the party actually. And also, I had to flex these shinies, so... Bro, good luck on the Ultra Beasts then. Yeah, I did. Did I press the encounter for Cresselia? Yeah, I did. By the way, yeah, I did hunt for my Shiny Arceus. One video is already up. The other one will be up on... No, hold on. By the way, today is Wednesday. No. By the way, guys, I'm sorry, actually. I will not be on stream on Friday and on Saturday. Tomorrow I'll be on. I was thinking too far ahead, actually, and I forgot about a day. I thought I was already on Thursday right now. No, I'm sorry. Because the Arceus, I mean, the second Arceus video will be up on Friday because I'm not streaming. Yeah, because at first I was meant to be on a single Sinjoh in Dialga. That's why the past year, as one of the last shinies that I went for an Arceus, just to a sort of setup for this round. Then when I started this round, because at the beginning I was on one Dialga double Masquerain. I understood double Masquerain wasn't optimal, and it was way more optimal when it comes to my ends that were too much hurting actually. And I wasn't even enjoying the session because I felt like I had to try hard to get the encounters because Masquerain is the worst thing. Because right now my left hand is always busy. That's why I lost the encounter, bro. Anyway, so yeah, then I understood that it was better to go for a double Dialga and a single Masquerain. And I hunted for the second one as the first parallel Pokemon that I hunted for. and I got it in the last encounter of the first session that I dedicated to it. Like if you go and scroll down all the VODs of my streams, you can see that there is a single stream dedicated to an Arceus, and in the last encounter of this stream, I got it. No, by the way, guys, you gotta stop. I mean, didn't you say that you like the shiny hunting when it comes to the journey? I mean, I have no problems like hunting the same Pokemon back to back. I hunted for 3 Darkrai's back to back the past year. Check out the video. Just because I was hunting for a nature. If I like the environment, I like the Pokemon that I'm hunting for, and there is a meaning behind the hunt, and the meaning was that I wanted to... Bro, imagine hunting for the whole Sinjoh in trio with a double shiny Arceus to show for. And also, whenever I'd be on a triple Sinjoh ruin devices, or even quad, I would be hunting for other 2 Arceuses. Of course. Are you even kidding me? And who knows, like, if at some point I will get to catching 4, I will also draw like a video compilation of all the shiny Arceus. Why not? A free upload. Just to keep the channel even more active. Yeah, go for Larias too. I mean, the whole duo is better than half of the duo. Honestly, like, it is strange to... I don't really know how to explain this thing, but... Like, honestly... Like, I don't care if it happens that I have to hunt for the same Pokemon back to back. Like, if there is if there is a reason, I go for it. Like, I don't know, like, I will always enjoy to hunt it, so... Unless it is a bad-looking Pokemon, like, I'm not catching 3 Rattatas back to back by setting it as the target, that's for sure. But Arceus is broken. It's super cool. The environment is super cool. Also, the layout that I had around it, I was loving it. I mean, I could flex it, so why not? Also, when it comes to hunting for the legendaries. But, I mean, there are... In the end, like, I always hunt for the same Pokemons back to back. I mean, not back to back, but again. For example, I already got the World Sinnoh Trio. I'm going for the World Sinnoh Trio again right now in Sinjoh, and I will go for it again in Platinum, because I still don't have it on Europe, so I want it. So I will hunt it again, so I will add 3 of each. I will also go for the Wall Lake Trio again, apart from Mesprit that I already have on capture cards, so I will hunt for Azoth and Yuxi, even if I already have them. I will hunt for Lugia and OO, even if I already had them. I don't really care. Also... I don't know how to explain it. I don't care. It is part of the journey, you know? Also, I mean, these hounds that I just mentioned will be the exact same hounds actually. But for example, in the future I will also be hunting for the Regis in Gen 5, just because, I mean, I got something with the Regis actually. There is stuff going with them. They are special, so I will have to go for them. I will hunt for everything. I don't care. I will be like, at 7 years old, 70 years old, I will be still here like with a freaking white beard. By the way, Ring, it is not even this. it is that I want the video. Like to me, like having the Pokemon is not complete. Doesn't complete my feeling. I don't feel like I have it if I don't have the. I want everything on Europe. Everything. I don't care. So if I have to hunt for it again, I do that. That's why I will hunt again for Raikou. Like for example, I already got Raikou. I got it live, but the video was bad actually. When I will go for the dogs, and I get Entei, I will hunt for Raikou. Accepting that I can get another Entei. I mean, it was like, even if, let's assume I was having like super broken like unluck and I was getting like 3 Enteis back to back, or even 3 Raikous back to back without collecting the other one, it would still be a broken video, you know? So it would be annoying at first, but I like the hounds, so if I have to stay there more, I don't care actually. And also the video would be cool, so I mean, I'm kinda hoping to face on a triple Entei at this point. By the way, in the end, I think that the point is that I don't care. Yeah, I don't care about the target, but I think I've already mentioned this thing in the past streams actually, and I realized it in the past streams actually. As long as I am, I'm okay. Then there are places that I like less, so I get bored, but still. By the way, that one is a broken dream team actually. By the way, already 17 encounters for Cresselia. By the way, past time I said that I wanted to only do 100, but no, I will only be doing 100. I swear. I think that I will be doing so from now until probably Stark Mountain. I don't know. No, in my honest opinion, no. My honest opinion, no, Sada. You're finding something, actually. And by saying something, I mean treacle. But, I mean, this happens only if you right now fly to the Barnet Tower and catch a Coughing with a Master Ball. Finally encounter, nice. By the way, do you shiny out with him? Too? Like, does he like shiny hunting? By the way, yeah, you know what? I don't remember if the past year, even if I went through the whole Larios arc, etc., I don't know if there was a month in which I didn't get anything. Because I got Larios the 29th of January. Then on February, I got Magneton before starting to stream. I mean, before starting streaming. On March, I got Phoebus. And on April, I got Larios. And then, I mean, after Larios, like the Floodgate, I mean, I got like everything. So, in the past month, like in the past year, I still got at least a shiny per month, actually. Nice. So you start you. By the way, yeah, I have something Gen 5. Of course, I mean, the point is that that one is a side generation for me, but there will be ounce in Gen 5 too. For sure. For now, I just went for example, the ones that I had to go for, so the starters. I wanted to start my journey in Gen 5 that I started the past year actually, with the starters. For example, this actually relates to what I was saying before. For example, these starters in Gen 5 were something that I wasn't really feeling like I wanted to hunt for. The point is that in my mind, I wanted to have them as the first shinies from Gen 5 on my channel, so I went for them. Not the hound that I enjoyed the most actually, at all, but this applies to all the starters in general. Like, I'm not really a fan of those hounds, apart from the Joro ones that is very unique actually. The other ones, I don't know, but I mean, you have to do them, you know. Alliance. Alliance. I read also the S at the end of the name. How's it going, Alain? By the way, yeah, Gen 5 is... I like it. There are many cool features actually. Let's go. Chespin and Trico. Are they in your 2025 plans, by chance? Let's go. I don't remember if you told me that you already had a plan about the team or not. The team for the Dream Team Quest. Give me a second, I'll check it right away. Let me start the Dialga's encounter and I will. Yeah, I read it. I mean, what I asked was like, which are the Pokémons from Kalos? If you know them already, or I mean, will you just go for? I mean, will you have targets, or if you phase on something, you will use it? As I think that you were doing in, I don't remember which other run. Oh, by the way, I already started the Dialga encounter. By the way, 1200s for the Dialga. Very good, very good. I checked the coffee. Shiny Charm unlocked. Real. I mean, you couldn't anyway, like, I'm prepared. Coming to this point, I'm prepared. And also, like, I would be the first one I'd notice it if I reset over a shiny. So, but I mean, you can actually catch me off guard when it comes to like me having like already found a shiny just as it happened for Phoebus that I kept hunting, and you told me that I failed Alarios even if I didn't, and I failed, and I fell, but. I mean, that was fair. Like, I was an experienced streamer that was getting trolled super easily. Spoiler, I still am. Salat. At first I thought you got tricked. Like, I was about to go off stream. Yeah, Ring, I understood what you mean. I understood you don't want to use Pokemon that are from other regions. What I meant is, if you are looking for example, Didan, and you find Bunnelby, are you using Bunnelby? That's what I mean. Real. That moment, like, honestly, because it could have really happened, you know. I was already on the moon because of Phoebus. And also, it was the first time that I was getting trolled. I was considering you like a serious person, something that you aren't, so... I didn't even consider that you could have been trolling me. Sweet old memories that in a couple months we'll actually celebrate the second, I mean, no, the first birthday actually. Can't believe I've already been streaming for a year. Another encounter for Mask. I don't think that it would actually work. You just have to give this shot when it comes to something that I really can get trolled on. So like Crystal or stuff like that. But I remember like one time I googled a Pokemon. I mean, I googled thinking that I was actually looking for a Pokemon, and I got away with a wrestler actually. I think. Someone with a mask on, I don't know, on a ring. And I also remember that I tried I tried not to make you notice about it, but then I confessed. No, I know that no. It was like the name of someone that I didn't know, like everyone knows that name. Probably that one. Bro, I know these names. The only one that I didn't know was the second one you mentioned. But yeah, everyone knows at least the name of Rey Mysterio, actually. Guys, it is time for the big question. Is Cresselia going over odds? In your honest opinion? in my honest opinion, it is not. I still see Shining a smooth way before odds. But after half odds, still, I would say. But I don't have that like super bad feeling actually. 11k, I mean, still good. I'll still be able to complete it this year, so still good. Shiny tonight. Oh, by the way, let me do the math about when will the next Owen Safari Young happen. So yeah, today on Cresselia, tomorrow on Cresselia, then on Sunday we are in the Safari Zone. And also, I wanted to ask you like a little feedback actually, or like, I mean your opinion about it, because I don't know if you remember about it, but the past stream, I actually understood that there was a problem between the parallel that I'm dedicating to the Safari Zone and the concept that I apply to the Cresselia Arc. I'll explain it better for those of you that, I mean, weren't on in the moment I mentioned this in the past one. Basically, when it comes to hunting for random Pokemons in the Safari Zone, I like to, I mean, but in general, when it comes to like a journey which I mean that is requiring more phases, or yeah, most likely more phases, I like to upload like a video compilation of the whole journey. Now that I can do that because the channel is always active because of the streams, something I couldn't have done in the past because I wasn't streaming, so the only clips that I had, like I had to upload them in with a criterion, alright? Right now I like to to upload the video like all together, alright? If they share some concepts. So the point is that like what I wanted to show in the channel is that every video was dedicated to a shiny that was a single episode of the Cresselia Arc. So that is actually a problem when it comes to the Owen Safari Zone, because I'd like to upload like a video of everything together. So, but I still want to hunt in the Safari Zone. So a compromise that we can go to is that from the next time I will still be in the Owen Safari Zone, but I will just do a single phase and I will be quad hunting for Psyduck, so that I can, because I consider that one like an hound, because like I actually like to split when it comes to hounds that got a specific target and hounds that don't, in which I just want to collect phases. And Psyduck, for example, is one of those ones, even if it belongs to the Safari Zone. As also like Carvana will be in the future. Whenever I like have a target, I want to dedicate a video to that target, alright? So what I could do is, I go quad into Psyduck, I find Psyduck, I upload the video, it will be the most likely like second episode, because Arceus is the first one, Psyduck would be the second one, and then because of the fact that I would still like to, I don't know, collect some Pokemons from the Safari Zone, I could actually already go into the repel trick for the first level in Europe, Shiny Dodrio. That looks suggested me. And then, whenever I will be done with the Cresselia Arc, I will just be doing the random phases in the Safari Zone. How do you see it? Why Kangash can live? What do you mean? What has that to do with the with this whole thing? By the way, I still have to study the repel trick for Dodrio. And also, even if I would actually have a target that got a decent percentage, I might still be phasing. Actually, if I go for Dodrio. Well, when I go for Psyduck, it is a 95%, so I'm most likely not phasing. And if I do phase, it will be for a Golduck, so... Welcome back. It's going pretty good actually. You left in the exact moment I was talking about, like I was actually looking for an opinion about something. So we repeat it actually. I'll try to make it, to go faster when I repeat it. But as you already know, like I'm going into, I got as a parallel aunt, the Safari Zone aunt, alright? Don't worry, don't worry. I'm mounting like parallelly as a in Safari Zone, alright. The problem is that that thing has a problem with the Cresselia Arc, because I want to dedicate an episode as Arceus that I will upload on Friday. Will be the first episode of the Cresselia Arc first season. The actual shiny that I get after Arceus should be the second episode, etc. The point is that when it comes to this Safari Zone, I want to put all these shinies that I find together if I don't have a real target, as it is in my aunt right now in the Safari Zone. So that actually conflicts with the concept of this aunt. So what I could do is stay in the Safari Zone, but move from 2 devices on Psyduck to 4 devices on Psyduck. So that I get Psyduck and it will be the second episode, and then because of the fact that I still want to be in the Safari Zone, I could go into a repel trick, a specific repel trick that I've been talking about before, that is a Dodrio, because like it never got found live, so I want to be the first one. So that I actually have like a specific episode to show for. And then after Dodrio, I will move to another round. And I will leave the Safari Zone for now, but I will get back there in the future to just to have random phases when I will be done from with the Cresselia Arc. That's it. So the point is, do I stay do I stay in this random? Alright. Yeah, I agree actually. The problem is that there still is like a little thing that doesn't work, that is the fact that I can actually phase while I hunt for Dodrio. So if I do phase, then we actually got the same problem. So this means that after this exact reset, I will try and see the repel trick for Dodrio and see if I can get away with a win first phase. Yeah, they aren't. The point is that I don't know if I want to consider the phases as episodes. So like if for example I phase on a Dodwall, is that one, because I wanted to like the whole goal of this journey is to see how many shinies I'm able to find while I'm going for Cresselia. So Dodwall, assuming that I find one, would actually be a shiny, so it should be part of it. But at the same time, I wanted to dedicate like a single episode, so like a single video to every single episode. So I couldn't put together the thing, and if I'm doing a specific repel trick, I want to do a video compilation actually. So I will go to Ruby, Safari Zone. Oh, where is this zone? This one? No. Let me start the Dialga encounter. By the way, Dodrio here is a 4%. 5%. Hold on. Yeah, no, it was this low actually. Let me see if I can build something. There's also pins here. Well, level 29 repel trick, let me see. It is at an 11%, bro. I thought it was higher actually. The problem is the same, so it is not optimal still. Like, it doesn't make sense for me to change the one that I'm doing right now to go into this one. I will still be doing this one in the future, but it wouldn't be making any sense right now. I thought it was more frequent actually. I remembered it. Like, I remember it this way. Might be that in Ruby it is rarer. No, Dodrio 5% here. Area number 3. Then, like, I just can't read, I guess. Does it still count if I catch a Doduo and I evolve it? No, I guess it doesn't. Tough. I want to find a compromise and still be in the Safari Zone though. But I want to get away with... the point is that I have to go for a noun that requires no phases. But I mean, in the Safari Zone, like, no, bro, because they can also flee actually, so I can actually find even 2 or 3 of the same one without catching it. So they would still be counting as episodes. So that's a problem actually. I didn't think of that. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about fielders actually. So basically, I'm answering to these right now. Here, why don't you just do single episodes and then do a compilation? That's what I will be doing actually. The point is that I will not be uploading a compilation dedicated to the Cresselia Arc, because I'm expecting for this arc to be, taking at least, like, more than half of the year. So already the Shiny compilation I'll be uploading at the end of this year will be that video actually. For a lax Psyduck. No, that's not how I want to do it. The point is that the only way for me to be able to follow the, like, my tastes is that I, like, every single episode of this arc, so every single shiny I go for, apart from the ones that you see right now, has to be a 100% Pokemon that I can't fail, so that I'm able to follow what I want to follow. So being able to dedicate a specific episode to a specific Pokemon, and I want for it to be one episode and that's it. Because I don't want to have, like, a journey in a place and dedicate different videos to that same journey. I don't want to do it anymore. It's something that I was okay with when I was not streaming, but now that I can do a sort of little film, a little show of the whole journey put together, I prefer it much more, especially because of the intro. That's the biggest problem actually when it comes to splitting a journey. Because I would actually be, and I am actually being, I'm actually saying the same things in every intro for 4 videos back to back. I don't like it. There is something that, for example, I will have to be doing and to keep doing in the game corner, for example, or in the fossil quest, because those episodes will be like uploaded every once in a while, etc. But at least I'm hunting for a fossil like every once in a while, as I said. So it is okay if I repeat the intro, etc. But having the same video back to back with the same intro, I don't like it. That's why. I mean, that's also why. And in general, I like to have like collective things. But anyway, so I still think that the beginning of the plan works. So I can actually go into quad Psyduck and then see, because Psyduck should be an easy catch. So so like mathematically speaking, I can actually not worry and hope not to be worrying. But I mean, in the end, if I fail it, I can still consider it one episode, because in the end it is the same shiny. So even if it would kind of be, it can still work actually. But also, like, I'm kind of expecting to catch a Psyduck in the first phase actually. Then if I step on a Golduck, then it is different. But the first part of the plan works. I gotta find out if there is a way for me to, but no, there isn't. For me to stay in the Owen Safari Zone, but there is no target that you can go 100% for. And also I think I like it more this way, like to split Psyduck from the other Safari Hound. Because Psyduck doesn't have anything to do with the other area. Psyduck is a target, the other ones aren't targets, they are just Pokémons that I want to collect, just because. So it deserves his own video, separated from the other Owen Safari Zone Pokémons that will be uploaded together in the future when the Cresselia Arc will be done. The point is that at this point I gotta figure out what I want to go for after Psyduck actually. Bro, I hope you didn't waste each run actually. It kills me that I actually went to the left, because I thought that I had to join the encounter, but I just completed it. By the way, sorry, didn't read the message actually at first. How many Cresselia encounter am I gonna do today? 100. So, and from now on until the Stark Mountain, I will only be getting 100 only, still pretty good. I will just be getting 100 every stream. So today we will get to 1100s and so on. Free encounter, nice. It is very cool. It is very cool. I don't remember the differences between Diamond, Pearl and Platinum. I only remember the Platinum's Stark Mountain, because when I was playing on Pearl, I wasn't really... I don't know, I wasn't joining the Stark Mountain this much actually. So I don't remember. But in Platinum it looks very great. Imagine if there was a way to... if there was a Pokemon... Like, imagine if you could actually ride a Magmortar, for example, and you could, like, surf in the magma. By the way, guys, you can always level up Golduck during the Stark Mountain double week. In the end, like, it will take you so few encounters actually, but at least you're not risking to find a shiny right now. Even if, of course, it is better to join the Stark Mountain with the Golduck already leveled up. But in the end, it is the same thing if you do that right now or if you do that in 2 weeks. You will still be doing encounters with an under-leveled Golduck. Yeah, when you have to keep a button pressed, it doesn't feel good for the fingers actually. I definitely agree. Another Masquerain after 4 tiles. Nice. It is not this long actually. If you also consider the time that it takes me to reset, join the file, and also those seconds that I waste, it is not more than 3 minutes. I think actually, I never counted it, but it shouldn't be more than 3 overall. Will I have problems capturing the Pokémon in Stark Mountain with the Premiere? Coughing, yeah. I mean, you have to, guys. If you find it and you have the chance to throw a ball, master ball it, for the sake of God. The other ones, I mean, as long as you got a Pokemon with Dump, it is fair actually. I would say there shouldn't be any problem. Just bring many. I don't know the catch rate of the Pokemons, but I don't think they are this crazy. I mean, it depends on the Pokemon actually. If you're against a Pokemon that doesn't explode, even if there aren't this many, but for example, Rhydon doesn't explode. The only threatening move that it got is Earthquake. By the way, I got all the encounters at the same time. I think that this is the first time it happens, apart from the last encounter of every stream in which I got everything on screen. Like, I had all the Pokemons. By the way, yeah, for example, Slugma, I don't remember if Slugma got something dangerous, but I don't know. But for example, you can still keep a Pokemon like in the party that got like I mean, that can paralyze or put it to sleep. If you're against a Pokemon that doesn't explode, or, I mean, you have to check out the moveset, or just ask me for the moveset because I know it, but just to be 100% sure, check it out on Bulbapedia. By the way, I mean, just buy an infinite amount of premieres, and if you can put a sleep wheezing, for example, you can still catch it easily. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, you can always teach to Golduck strength to lower it. Even if you crit, there is no way you even touch half of the life for it. I'm not a supporter of using this type of moves on shinies. I mean, moves that can actually crit or whatever. I've never done it. But if your goal is to catch it in a premiere, you don't have many. I would still be blasting premieres over premiere, and that's it, without caring. I wouldn't touch it. Free. 34 hours into it. Yeah, it should be enough. Free encounter. Hi Dash. All good, all good. What about you? Let's go. Yeah, already having it, I mean, with the Adamant nature is good actually. You will not even need to train it this much. Please catch a female one. Nice. I do. Do you want it? That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Best of luck to you. I like this commitment. Let's go. By the way, you can get Shocket, and what else? Apart from Chimico. Duskull. Oh, by the way, yeah, it would be an interesting race, actually. Slugma would be broken in a premiere. By the way, it would be very cool. Oh, meditate, alright. It would be very cool if, apart from the actual encounters that you get, you also count the Chimeco's encounters, another counter. I'll do that. Like whenever I'll be hunting for a 5% or like a super low percentage. And it will be my target and I can phase, so like I'm not like doing a 100% repel trick. I will split the counter. I think it will be very interesting. Then I guess I would just probably calculate the amount of Chimicos you have found so far by applying 5% to the encounters that you did, and then go on counting. I will do so. Blissfalon was the clown, right? So that's a good question actually. Dialga, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying I would like for Cresselia to be going on, but I don't know. Like I want to be hunting for it, so I would really be satisfied if I was already able to do 4,000 encounters before finding it. I would like for this one to be my longest ever roam around. at least between the ones that I found that I've already found. So Raikou and Mesprit, they were, I mean, so I would like to get at least over 3,000, but at this point, like, I would like for Cresselia to be long, actually. So Dialga. Definitely. And whenever I go, and I will also be on Palkia before Cresselia. Yeah, that's annoying. That's annoying. And I think you gotta do a double battle. I mean, not a double battle, like 2 different battles, actually, between the 2 different leaders. By the way, I'm checking a thing in my spreadsheet for the ounce that I want to do in the future. I didn't even pay attention to if I already pressed the button for mask or not. No, I didn't, I think. So I press it. By the way, just to answer to your question a bit more deeply, Tash, as long as I'm able to get Cresselia before December, I mean before the end of the year, like if I find it on December, I would be okay, honestly. The only thing I don't want to is to go into the other year with still Cresselia. That's the only thing I'm asking for, not to get there. But finding it on like October, November, or even the first week of December is okay. Also because in the end I found out a decent way to be able to involve all rounds in the middle. So considering how the journey is structured, it is still good actually. I mean, it would be sweet actually. Something that I gotta still figure out is when do I want to actually change the playlist for this round? Because I was considering doing that after every season. All right. So without like a specific amount of time that passed, but when the season is over, I change the playlist. But I will see. Also because it is not even this annoying if I stick to the same one for a lot of time, considering that I also have other hunting sessions that got different playlists. Smash. I can't say pass, it doesn't shine if I do that. Me too, actually. Like, there hasn't been a single time in which I paid attention to the world cutscene altogether. I mean, I will use it. You're just committing. I mean, you use it once and then it is done. So why not? I mean, you're gonna change the world. I mean, not that it will change this much, but as far as I remember, there were times in which I was running a lot. And by saying a lot, I mean that like if you are in the double encounter zone and you are like in that part, I don't know if you know the Stark Mountain, like the environment, but like there is a super long part, like horizontal, and multiple times it happened to me that I ran like half of it without having nothing, so I will use it. Back then I wasn't, for example. But I mean, there is no point not to use it. Like I will always use it actually, in general. At the beginning, so months ago, like I strongly thought that you had to use the white flute every encounter for it to work. I didn't know that you could just use it once and then it was done until you leave the place. I had no clue about it. Since I know that, I use it. Also, an annoying thing is that you can't use the bike, so you have to run by pressing B. So I suggest you to do what I was doing in the Terna Forest. So like a rubber band around the B button, and that's it. No, because it is a waste of time. Like I already have like it is not this impactful in the Cresselia in order for me to be using it. Actually, once Cresselia is in my encounter, I lose like not even 5 seconds to find it. So it is more the time that I waste and the effort, because I have to press another button that is different from the usual ones. Also because like if I go to the white flute, it is not only X, A on white flute. It is also that I gotta go up again to go into the repel, because many times the repel goes off. So like, it is a super waste of time actually. Also because, as I said, doesn't change anything. For example, if I could use Illuminate right now, I would, because I wouldn't be doing anything. And I would be getting encounter faster, actually. The point is that this sound doesn't work the same way as Raikou and Entei. Because many times it happens that you go into the route for Raikou and Entei, and even if they are there, you don't get the encounter. But with Illuminate, you increase the chances, and it is worth it. In this scenario, like I know that I'm there, and I know when to join the encounter. So because of that, it is not worth it. And also, if I could, I would be using Illuminate, because I would be able to save those like 4 or 5 seconds that I waste. I would be able to save them for free, but I can't use Illuminate because I have to teleport. And of course, I could actually teleport away by scrolling down again in the party and keep Alakazam as the second member. But again, if I had to add another button pressed, at that point, like I'm already wasting those 5 seconds that I was saving, so it is not worth it anymore. No, I mean, it was a fair question actually, because it is something that you can use, so it is fair to be wondering. No, I didn't, and like hold on. I should have said that it is worth it to use it when you want for Larios and Larias, probably. Not Entei and Raikou, because you have to kill them. And you're not killing them with a Sinjoh or with whatever Pokemon if it is a level 50. So you can't use it in the Raikou and Entei one, I'm sorry. For icon entry, you have to go for Pilot's Wine. That's the only way. I mean, not the only way. I was using my champ back then, but it is a minus. An hard minus, actually. But at the time, I didn't think of Pilot's Wine. Oh, true. Yeah, then yeah. Then yeah, right. True. Didn't think of that because I always keep my abilities alive. So completely forgot about it. Then yeah. Nice. I mean, considering you're from a single device, it's very good actually. Like, it was an hour ago that you were at 750. 250 in an hour. How's the encounter? I got it back. Almost 250 by the way. Nice. Oh. All right. I didn't catch it actually. By the way, I'm right now trying to figure out in my mind an amount that I can go for after Psyduck. If I go down into it and then go into another thing actually. Even if, hold on. I just, no. Psyduck should actually be part of the water quest. So I should be changing layout. Because in the end, yeah, I mean, I will have to change the layout, yeah, like 100%, because like the layout is built for like many Safari Pokemons found, etc. So. No, that's annoying actually. Because in the other stream I got another one. But yeah, I guess I have to do that. What is that? By the way, 50 for Cresselia, so half of this session. Alright. I'm just trying to like to to have something that makes sense overall. That's what I'm trying to do. That one will not be done. By the way, before realizing that I actually will have to change the layout, it seems, I was thinking about the potential round that can actually happen after Psyduck as the third episode, and there is something in Gen 5 that I'm interested in. But I don't know if I will say it right now, because I just thought about it, but I want it. The problem is that it would be... Didn't find what? Why can't I get Cresselia, bro? It had to move in every single route, but not mine. Bro, it was perfect. But I didn't say the target. I didn't say the target. Or I should say the targets. Because they are... Oh, alright. Yeah, actually. Yeah. I mean, nothing would have happened if it happened, actually, but... I pissed off, like, I mean, probably I wouldn't even realize it, actually, because if I had a shiny right now, shiny clip for it, I wouldn't be wondering about these things right now, and I would already be, like, going in the actual journey. Like, I wouldn't be thinking about changing it if I already found something, so probably wouldn't even have been a deal. But anyway. Bro, like in 1 second, you guessed it. Bro, 1 second. I don't even know if I counted the encounter for Cresselia. Hold on. I got distracted. I can't even keep an count for a second, let you guess it. I think I did count it. Bro, I know that, but I mean, it's not this obvious actually. There are like many rounds I could be going for. I mean, I am. I am. That's it. Anyway, then, like, they are in black 2 and white 2, right? Not in black and white. I don't remember. Because if they are in black 2 and white 2, then there is a problem, because there is in black 2 I'm stuck into the reversal mountain. I mean, stuck. I can always get to... I mean, I can still get to every place before the reversal mountain. But... first of all, apart from the fact that I don't even remember which one of those... No, I think that in white 2 there is Braviary, black 2, Mandibuzz. And I'm stuck in black 2, but in Mandibuzz... right now, I don't remember the place actually. Do they actually share the same place? So in the pre-desert? They don't. Yeah, I know that. The point is that I don't remember where is Mandibuzz actually. I don't remember if it is in the desert as Braviary. Alright, then it is cool actually. But there still is one problem, that when I want to catch a Pokemon, I want to be able for my Smeargles to obey. And they wouldn't be obeying, actually. But I mean, even if they don't obey, I guess that the Pokemons like are found at level 30 or 20. So like, it will be super easy actually. The point is that it will be weird to be battling with a Pokemon that doesn't obey. But I mean, not a problem. Nice. I was 100% sure about Braviary being in the desert, but I don't remember about Mandibuzz actually. And that one could be an option. There is only like a single problem in this situation. That is that I would start hunting for them as 2 and 2. But then when I find the first one, what do I do with the other 2 devices? Because I only got black 2 and I only got 2 black 2 and 2 white 2. And I don't want to clone the file. If I wanted to, like, it's not as the GBA ones. Like I can't even restore it into another cartridge, so it wouldn't even be working. But yeah, what do I do in the other 2 devices? Because if not, a potential option, now that I think about it, might be the Justice Trio. Why not? We'd just be going for the first one, and it would be the second episode, the third one. The first one, the second one would actually be another episode, and then I also upload a video in which there are all of them together. But there is another problem, because I want to go for Keldeo too. Like, can you hunt in the end for Keldeo if you remove the shiny lock? Because I've never seen the Keldeo's event. Like, do you actually encounter it to catch it, or I have to remove the shiny lock from the NPC that gives it to me? Yeah, the Volcarona catch was extremely unprofessional by from my side, but no, yeah, but I don't want to be going for random resets. I still want to go for, like, by following a sort of criterion. I don't want to be hunting for random Pokemons. I would still like to be hunting for something that is related to other things, actually, to other rounds. Only from the NPC. Because one of the reasons why I still didn't go for the Justice Trio is that I want to conclude the whole Justice Trio with Keldeo. But it is annoying to be collecting the... I don't know how it works, actually. And I don't want to be finding out right now. Don't want to be approaching the... like, how to install the codes. Another option that is not in Gen 5 might be actually going for the Lake Trio Pokemons, so only Azelf and Uxie, because I already got Mesprit on capture card, just as I was saying before. Now, because that thing would also unlock me an additional video actually, because once I will be done with Azelf and Uxie, I will upload a video of all of them 3 together. So only 2 clips will actually unlock me 3 videos. Now that I will be in a sort of lack of videos, kinda, because I will be in the Stark Mountain, so that's already a video. That's already 2 videos actually. But that one is another option, so I will keep it in mind. And also, those are Pokemons that I want to get done, actually. Just one, no? That's a cool option. Thank you. Also because it might help by, I mean, when it comes to fulfilling the other two screens that will be empty whenever I get, for example, Mandibuzz, and I will only be on Braviary from 2 devices. So that's an option. The problem is that one. The problem is that that one is a water type, as far as I remember, at least. So I should just drop the water quest, or at least drop the layout of the water quest, or not. But whenever it comes to finding a Pokemon, I don't know what to do. It's so complicated, actually, to make everything work together. Really? Last encounter. I was really liking the. I mean, I am really liking the concept of the water quest, and also how I want to hunt for those Pokemon. So the concept that I've always been telling you. So I got 4 devices. I hunt for 2 and 2 in the water quest setup, and then when I find the first one of the 2 targets, I go quad into the other one. But I mean, if in another round, like, I don't know, if I'm pairing other rounds, then I'm finding a water type, that just can't work. Because if I'm in a route and I'm looking for a 30% Pokemon that appears, and I get away in one of the rounds in one of the phases for that journey with a water type, that will actually be part of the water quest, but it actually isn't, because I will be uploading that video in the compilation of that journey, so it wouldn't work. So like, there is a problem in the structure of this whole thing, actually. Or I just like not care at all about all the other Pokemons that I can find, and I only consider part of the water quest the Pokemons that I hunt in that layout. But doesn't even make sense at that point, because I wouldn't be including other shinies that actually belong to it but don't, because, I mean, I will die because of this. No. No, Pidal. enjoy the pre-gaming that will 100% give you a shiny, and that one will be the shiny that you're expecting from Gen 4 in these 2 weeks. I'm telling you. No, I can't, bro. I don't want. No, I want. No, like no. Right now, I will try and get away with it. Like Soundkit makes it work. That's what I like the most. One of the things that I like the most when it comes to Shiny Hound, like having to project the things and make them work. So I'll find out a way. Just give me time. For now, the best option that I could think to is going for the Lake Trio. The Lake Duo, let's say, sorry. For now, it is like a simple hound in the end. So referring to what? not to drop the Lake Trio. Is it referred to going into the Lake Trio? And by the way, I would be counting, not double and double. I honestly I don't like it too much. I don't like. I don't know, especially for the legendaries, splitting the hound. I don't know. Oh, Shiny Star Mountain, alright. I mean, it wouldn't be bad, but the only rule is that there is no pre-gaming allowed. No pre-gaming allowed. But if you find it happened. Free encounter, finally. No one, unfortunately. But fair enough, probably the worst trio. By the way, yeah, I would be going for them in Platinum, just as I did for Masprit. I would have to change the balls. That's annoying. Because I already used the best ones for Yuxi and Azelf back then. So it would be a shame not to be using the Ultra and the Great Ball. But I mean, I guess I will go for the Dark Ball that I still have to farm in Platinum. And for what? For Uxie. No, I don't. but I don't know, the name of the lake is the answer. That I don't know, still. Alright. Wisdom, my magician. Do you even know it? Do you know the Yu-Gi-Oh card? Or is it too old? One of the first Pendulum monsters that got released. That was broken actually. At the time, it was insane. Basically, like in this scale, what he did was that he was like destroying himself, and it was setting another magician, whatever magician from the deck to the scale. So you could actually get the access to the scale you needed, or to the effect you needed, like to whatever. Fair enough. I mean, we're almost, bro, like it was 2016 actually. It was a lot of time ago. Almost 10 years ago. Shiny Dialga in this reset? No. By the way, I'm pretty interested in like understanding like what are the odds that you get based on actually. Like I've always thought it was like based on like your researches on the net or like your interests. So if that's one of your interests, it's interesting, I guess. Because for example, like the only advertisements that I get when I'm on YouTube are like Canva or like these things that are related to video editing, nothing else, unironically. Top 5 Gen 1 shinies. First place Gyarados, second place Weezing, third place Staryu, fourth place Haunter, and fifth place Tentacruel. We are now finding a double shiny on screen. Same reset. I'm not even able to see two Pokemon at the same time with these sounds. Hi Browns. I wish. How's it going? That's unlucky actually, but I mean honestly, like I would suggest you to use the radar. You will get away with them like super easily. Yeah, it is going fast actually. Might even get into to 1300s today. Cresselia like doesn't appear frequently, might even get to 13,000 today. 1300s, not 1000. I wish I was already at that point. Oh right, so you can't use the repel, right? Alright. So yeah, alright. First I thought like you mentioned the level because the level was too high to repel. Fair enough. Just regular Luxray, 100%. If the comparison was between Luxray and the Alolan Raichu, I would pick the Alolan Raichu. But the regular Raichu, no. I've never really been a fan of it actually. I don't like how the body got represented actually. It is too big. Yeah, I remember you like it actually. But that's a no for me, unfortunately. Don't you? What is that that makes you not like it? No, bro, don't do that. Also, because if you find a shiny Weezing, and you of course have to switch Abra into Golduck for it not to explode, you are 100% failing Weezing. Because Claydol, guys, it is important to know that Claydol is built to always go and shot whatever is weak to it. So when there is a shiny Weezing, Claydol needs to get the Fury like right away. If not, it's gonna Psychic the Weezing and it's gonna be done. That's how Claydol is programmed to work. So like if you waste the turn, Claydol is acting. And that counts for coughing too. So coughing together with wheezing are 20%, so they can appear definitely. So it's not too rare as a scenario. To coughing, yeah. Because coughing got both explosion or self-destroy, one of these two, and memento. But it is the only one that got a move that you can't dodge or prevent. No, you can. No, you can't throw the Master Ball. Like as long as there are two Pokemons in the field, on the field, you can't go for the Master, or for a Pokeball. You have to defeat the other one. Oh, again. I never remember about it being possible to do actually, because I don't do that. But no. Yeah, exactly. But at first I didn't. Every time like I wasn't catching that you meant it being defeated because I forget about it being possible. If you're referring to coughing, yeah. I think honestly, like I mean, I don't have enough knowledge to be saying this probably, but I think it is the most difficult Pokemon to catch in the wild. I mean, to get away with, like the most difficult shiny to get away with in the wild outside of the Safari Zone ever. I don't actually think there is a Pokemon that is worse than that one. Apart from like hunting for a 1%, because coughing is actually at 2.5% when it comes to having as a goal the catch, because there is a 5% and you got a coin flip of catch, so it overall is a 2.5, but I guess that going for a 1% in a route is worst. So those ones are rarer, but yeah. Bella Forlo, good evening. Chilling. Encounter. 30 encounters to go. Exactly, that's the way, Salah. The way to play the the battle when you get a coughing is Waterfall Kaleido, pray not to get mementoed, Waterfall the other Pokemon that is close to coughing, wait, pray for it not to use memento, and then Master Ball. Have a good night, man. See you tomorrow. Thank God, at least coughing got levitate. So, because if you didn't have a levitate and you were killing Kaleido, and the ally of coughing was a Rhydon, for example, or a Graveler, you could have used Earthquake, and that was another thing that would have made you fail it. So imagine. Imagine. Also, guys, coughing doesn't. I mean, no one coded it live, actually. So I want it. The problem is that I can't lock in into it, because I will stick to it 2 weeks per year. So I will not be able to do that. So like, by that moment, someone might actually get it. Considering, I mean, let's assume the event gets popular, someone will find it before me and will upload it. I mean, will catch it before me and will upload it, and it will be pissing me off. Because that coughing has to be mine, bro. So let's hope for the event not to get popular. Are you saying that because of the coughing that I reclaimed? Because it was like almost that number actually. Because I think it was 752, but I reclaimed a coughing in the Barnet Tower in the exact. I mean, the day after I failed that one in the Stark Mountain, and it came after 752. So like, it was almost super accurate actually. That was a call. And I remember that when I sent to Lux that when I told him that I reclaimed the coughing the day after, he was like in disbelief because he told me like, but are you referring to the Stark Mountain one? Like, did you reclaim it? It's a 5%, like that's rare. And I told him no, it was in the Barnet Tower. And also the coughing that I reclaimed got also as Mock Ball. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. It will be fun. Honestly, like, I'm expecting to fail a couple coughings before being able to catch one. A couple, so with the one that I already failed, another one. But if I catch it, bro. If I catch it. I mean, if I find it and I catch it. That would like go like right away to the top of my most priceless Pokemon's god. Larios would go like to the second place, like 100%, like I don't care. I didn't talk to Cresselia, very good. Oh. And even with Taunt, you would have to pray for the first turn, for it not to use Memento the first turn, actually. So imagine. But it is better this way. Like, it wouldn't be this much of a challenge if Taunt was able to stay, actually. To stay on Golduck. By the way, that's just an unfortunate thing of Gen 4, because as far as I remember, I'm not sure about this, but as far as I remember, in the next generations, Golduck can learn Taunt. But I'm not sure about this, but I kinda remember that I saw it back then. But I might be wrong. Literally. I mean, probably not at that level, because I mean, there are rarer Pokemons. Like, already like a 1% Pokemon, I mean, going after a 1% Pokemon in a route is worst, mathematically speaking. Then if you also consider the Safaris or like Metang, not even talking about Chansey, but also Metang, for example, those ones are already worst. But this doesn't make that Koffing be less valuable, actually. Still is broken. Probably not Messi, but Ronaldo. No, I'm kidding. Anyway. No, I pressed another time for Cresselia. That was a mistake. Yeah, exactly. Now I'll get shitstormed on TikTok. That's the fun part. I remember when I was doing that for Darkrai. It was infinite. An infinite process. And I didn't even buy this many. I bought 200. But considering that for you, like, it would be like an investment for the whole life, actually, considering that that one is the only one you use. I might even buy more than 200. Yeah. Koffing is a good name, I would say. Yeah, definitely. Just make sure to have at least a Master Ball. By the way, you don't understand like how much satisfying it is to be able to surf this quickly after like having been used to Diamond and Pearl. The time was stopping, literally. You were trying to join the water in Pearl. By the way, I gotta skip this encounter for Cresselia, as I counted the previous one twice. Incredible. This actually tells how freaking weak Medicham is. Very unfortunate. I was the encounter. I got it. There we go. How's it going? By the way, all good from me. By the way, previously we were talking about Chimecho actually. There is Tash that he's going for Chimecho in the wild in Gen 3. In Gen 3 or in... I don't remember actually, because you asked me if I knew about the Chimecho Hound in Auras and also in Gen 3, I think. But in which... Are you hunting in both? I see. Didn't set the repel. Oh, but I didn't set the repel because I didn't forget about it. I ran out of them actually. That's why. Didn't I? Because I'm not even checking when I set the repel. Yeah, I did. Fair enough. We're doing slow, but not even this slow actually. In the end, like 1,000 for Cresselia, 1,000 for Dialga. The 1,000 for Masquerain is a mirage, but hold on, I didn't set the white foot here. The exact moment I said the white foot, I get the encounter. Iconic. Oh, so you also phased for the 5% one. I didn't know that actually. I thought you didn't try like since the beginning. Oh, then there is Duskull. Tash, didn't you say there was Maytide? Because I actually remember there were Shockhead and Duskull actually. It might be like an exclusive of a specific game. I mean, on Emerald you get Duskull and Meritite in the other two. So in Ruby and Sapphire. Might be. But do they change these things from, like, I mean, gen to gen when it comes to a remake? Pretty... I don't know if I like it, actually. Also Whoopix. I mean, that's a cool hound, actually. I'm kidding. But I mean, Whoopix. I like it. By the way, 18 encounters remaining. So 25 hours. Oh, we'll get to the 777 today for Mask. Free encounter, finally. That's unfortunate, but thank God it actually costed you 10 and not like 100. And then you found out that it was fake. But I mean, still pissing off. Definitely. They are. That's why I want to push everyone to out there. Also Graveler. Graveler is a good shiny and also a good Pokemon. It is just common, that's why people dislike it. Completely agree. Completely agree. No debate. That color is just perfect on it. I wish that Geodude was the same. About Golem... I don't know, like it would have been a bit repetitive probably. But I think they could have got away with something very good for Golem, but they didn't at all. I dislike it. That's a cool name. I mean, the shiny one that I caught in the Barnet Tower was named Smoker. It seems like Spanish, by the way. Are you serious? But I'm getting trolled right now. Imagine calling a Pokemon, like a freaking toxic Pokemon with the name of a series. That's not politically correct. No, no. If you add it to it, I mean, like Bologna plus the 31st of December, then yeah. Like, there is this center, this probably the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen in my life that day. Thank God I've only seen it once during the actual night of the first year. I mean, of the new year. It was full of garbage, like everywhere. You couldn't even walk. But at least that's what happened. Like in those 3 hours. Then like already like at 4 a.m. it was already clean, like everything. It was super efficient. And I really liked it, actually. In which aspects? Yeah, we can say that, I guess. For example, a thing that really changes is the food. There are like so many different habits, but as everywhere else actually. But in Italy, I mean, I didn't visit the whole world, but I feel like that in Italy is like bigger as a difference when it comes to the food. Not saying that one is better or one is worse when it comes to the south or the north. It's just there are different like specific foods from specific regions actually. But there is a big variety overall. So also from a city in the south and another city in the south, there are like super different type of foods. So that's something. If we talk about how many shiny Trapbish we can find all around the streets, I mean, I didn't visit all the city in Italy for sure, but I mean, it's known that in the south there is more actually, but like honestly, I don't know when it comes to, for example, Milan actually, because it has become like a jungle, unironically, in the past years. But when it comes to like criminals, actually, when it comes to trash, I don't know, and like dirtiness, it depends. But in general, I agree with the ring actually, and I mean that's a fact actually. No. Oh. But was it already giving you problems like back then? Kind of a memory of it. But I also remember that Thiago was having problems, so I don't know if I'm getting confused right now. I don't know the actual problem that your console got, but I mean, make sure that the problem is in the battery, because if it is the battery, you can just change it. Tell me you're talking about Trico right now, I'm not... Bro. I guess you're talking about the DS that turned on, right? Alright. I was scared at first. Also because like he told me that the console wasn't working anymore. I make sure for it not to turn off if you get a shiny. I mean, when you get it shiny. Actually. But I would still suggest you to try and buy another battery and see what happens. You never know. We're slowly getting to 1,000. It is an eternal round. I don't really think there is like any other way to describe it. By the way, Ring, talking about the water quest, this Masquerain is actually part of the water quest too. It is not a water type, but I find it in the water, just as Dratini, for example. Oh, alright. Alright, didn't get you actually changing the console. I mean, yeah. By the way, I actually like the concept behind. Hold on, give me a second. Alright. I actually like the concept there is behind the Masquerain being available in this place, actually, so in that little lake. Because in the end, I mean, around the lakes there are many bugs in general. So if this one is not a water type, you can get it by surfing. It is cool. Mandatory. I mean, it is allowed. Don't worry. No, by the way, no Earth and Sky quest. The only reason behind the water quest is that there are too many water types that I want. And also, like, the main reason is that there was a moment in which I was actually planning many rounds, like studying many places, etc. And I found out that there were many Pokemon from the water. But I was like, do I really have to find a new layout every time? Like, I didn't. Every single time there was an round that I was interested in, it was in a place that I didn't have anything like specific or in particular that I could actually link to and create a layout around it. I didn't want to create like many layouts that were just showing the water and stuff like that. So I just decided to look for the best looking background related to the water and try and apply it to every single water round. And at that point I was like, I mean, I can just make it be a quest. And that's how it started actually. So it makes sense if you think about it. For example, I was going for Lapras. What am I even supposed to use as a layout, as a background for the layout? If, like, for example, then 3 months later I go for Stunfisk. I had to use another, like, I don't know, there is nothing. I mean, probably for Lapras there was something, because it at least was in a cave, so something could have been done. But that was a specific scenario, so... Bye bye Sala, see you tomorrow, Have fun watching the shows. Last 5 resets for real Shiny Charmander in the last resets. The king. I mean, Fairy it also get boosted. Why not? That one is a super useful place to train the water types actually. Also the ones that are not special attackers. In the end, every single time you use Surf, it is like super effective 4 times. So apart from wheezing, that is a bit more annoying, but it would be a 2-hit KO. It's a shame that today we are not able to get to 300 for Dialga, but we're close. Isn't there anyone that wants to hunt for Etran with me? Too good to be hunted. By the way, last encounter for Cresselia. Let's see the fate. And also, I mean, I will not go off stream until I get an encounter for Masquerain too, as always. Free encounter for Cresselia, but we still gotta complete the Dialga's one, so... Is the last encounter magic striking again? I don't know. Oh, Etran can't go in a premiere. It definitely can. If Darkrai stayed in a premiere, Etran can too. Don't worry. Welcome back, Biol. I'm almost going off stream, so I'll check it in a couple minutes when I go off. I love actually names, bro. They make so much sense. Also, Weezing being named that way. Anyway, last encounter for Mask. I will count it already. Let's see if it gives me any shiny luck. Yeah, it will be the first sound that we'll be doing during the event, actually. By the way, guys, if you want to go for Etran, make sure to, I mean, before like wasting the double encounters option, back up the file, go for Etran, find it, move it, and then restore the file so that you still have the double encounters available for this year and the next year, because you will be still joining the next year, right? Can I? There we go. Nice. Oh yeah, nothing. But it is not true, because we almost got to 1300s for Dialga, 1100s for Cresselia, and probably in other 3 sessions or 4 sessions dedicated to this sound, Masquerain will be getting to 1000. Let's pray. Let's pray. Oh, or every time you beat the game, you have the double encounters available in the Stark Mountain. What do you? No, I meant that I misunderstood. By beat the game, I meant like you meant like beating the league. No. It is worth it to restore to back it up. By the way, I'm sorry. Like I'm melting right now. Anyway. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for being in my company. I will catch you tomorrow. I'll be on stream on the sound. So let's go, let's go. Me too, actually. There are too many Pokemons, actually. When you get the target, you can just move to another room and go for something else. Magby. Thank you so much. Guys, see you tomorrow. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Let's go.